I thought Norman the North was going to be the worst movie I had seen this year. Unfortunately, I saw Meet the Blacks, and it was worse.
Mr. Black, you're not wanted here. I'm going to cut the power now. Maybe if you smile, it would help us find you in the dark.
We on lockdown, they can't do nothing to us.
Meet the Blacks is directed by who cares, because who cared when they directed making this movie, or writing it, or starring in it, or doing even the sound design or getting sets. So Meet the Blacks stars Mike Epps. He's kind of like the poor man's Kevin Hart. So he moves from Chicago to Beverly Hills in this gated neighborhood. And then the purge happens somehow in this movie, because the purge exists in this world apparently. And it was the Black family, I mean that because their last name literally is Black. But they're also, yeah.
Don't say it, bitch.
And the purge is happening, so they're trying to survive. It's basically a purge parody, but they kind of end the movie parodying, trying to set up a franchise where they can parody on different horror movies. Might I say, it's a mighty terrible movie. Meet the Blacks has possibly one of the most underrated things that you could ever think of in a movie. But when you realize it's not there, you realize how bad the movie is. And that is, where is the sound design in this movie? It's like someone was shooting this on an iPod. I know it's a bit hypocritical, but I'm doing YouTube and they're making a movie. Because the sound design is horrendous. The sets are terrible. You can't really tell where any of them are. They're in a house for the entire movie and you can't tell how the house is actually laid out. Because it's kind of like a hallway, then it goes to a room. It's just one shot of a hallway that they just keep redoing. It's like the cheapest way to make a movie, except for a fan movie or a homemade movie. This would be fine, except this is an actual movie that people decided to make, and it was terrible. Comedy in this movie is also frighteningly terrible because nothing in this movie makes you laugh at all. The story is messy. It's horribly written. It's by far one of the worst movies I've seen this year. The acting is horrendous. The direction is not even there. Characters is something this movie doesn't even know that they exist. Because there's no characters in this movie. It's just a defining trait they have. Whether it's the main character, or the girl, or the child, or the girl's daughter, or the creepy uncle cousin thing. And the weirdest part is this movie sets itself, here's the opening sequence, it's just chapter 1, Meet the Blacks, and they kind of do it in sort of this comic booky sort of way, but they never go back to it ever again. So it's kind of chapter 1 is the first movie. I don't know why that's even there. Why you can call it chapter 1? There's no chapter 2. There will never be a chapter 2 of this. I hope not. Meet the Blacks is a terrible piece of crap and I hate it. It's definitely wet socks. Meet the Blacks. Have you seen it? What did you think of it? Do you hate the Meet the Blacks as much as me? Let me know down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to become one of the Platypus, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh wow, you made it to the end of the video. Good job. How about you click that subscribe button for more content? Or click one of these two videos. Either one's good enough.